9 days. 9 days now. I'm sorry I didn't do one after 14 days. I just, so much going on. Rita coming back on the same day. And I had to spend it cleaning up. A bit of a mess, the house. You kids will know about that. So, yeah. 32 grados. 32 degrees. It's hot. And this is Saturday afternoon. So we've had a really busy week. I was going to do a short video, but I think that's going to be impossible because there's so much gone on in the last, what's that, 15 days, is it 14 days, something like that. So yeah, I don't even know where I am. What have we done?
Myself to where the skies are blue, to where we swam when I met you. I spent the best days of my life with you. Watching clouds form in the distance, I watch the sunset on the beach with you. It's not over yet. I won't slow down, and I won't live it. I just wanna treat you better. I just wanna treat you better. I won't slow down, and I won't live it. I just wanna treat you better. I just wanna treat you better. Begin again. Let's get back to where we started. When there was talk of getting older, I'll be waiting by the water. Let's start over. I won't slow down, and I won't live it. I just wanna treat you better. I just wanna treat you better. I won't slow down, and I won't live it. I just wanna treat you better. I just wanna treat you better. I know that the words don't change it. I know that your heart keeps aching. I just wanna treat you better. I just wanna treat you better. Even when the light can't find me, I know that the sun keeps shining. I just wanna treat you better. 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 I just wanna wanna treat you better. I just wanna treat you better. I just wanna treat you better.
So yeah, we spent a lot of time bringing up the palms from the bottom of the garden and putting the palm in the middle of the garden to the right, a la derecha. And yeah, we ended up putting palms either side of the main steps to the top garden. And we've ended up putting more palms, which is Sally's idea, to be fair, around the retaining wall. There was quite a few palms when we looked down the ditch. We cleaned the ditch out at the lower level. We were going to say goodbye to Antonio, but made a little bit of a game with me, I think. I'm not sure, just my gut feeling. But as it happens, I'd rather him stay. I'd rather have the pain and get the job done, and then after the party, slow down a bit. So we are using Antonio now to bring up the palms, grade off the steps, and grade off the bottom of the land with the lorry. Brought the lorry in. I was going to get 2 lorries, but I can't get 2 lorries, and just speed it up. And I know it's the pain before the gain, but hey, that's what I'm about. But yeah, so we moved the soil. We've made another terrace. I'll let you listen to the video on that one.
Hola.
Hola. We're just gonna take a video here because this is the first time I've been down to do the palms at the bottom of the garden. And as we were standing here, we looked up and we saw this lovely wall, which looks so nice. But of course, we don't actually see this from the house, so our neighbours have got a great view. But yeah, today we're moving these palms. Teddy's playing with the dog. His wife's hat on. And Antonio's doing some 4x4 tracking. Yeah, so today we are moving palm trees around, finishing off some other bits. These 2 tall ones, like I said, are going, that one there and that one there. They're going to go either side of the steps, but I might not do them this time. But we're going to choose which one of these 4 remaining will go in the garden and destroy all the grass trying to get it in with a 25-ton machine, but necessary, I suppose. And then we've got to put a palm. I think the palms, we've moved them again at the top where the wall goes round, entrance to the lower tier. And we're going to do one the other side. So we're going to choose which one for that. I have a machine in my garden and I just got him over the flower bed. It hit the rows a little bit, but we're in. We've got to remove this tree. We transplanted at the beginning of the year and that's died. And the palm, make a bigger hole and put this new palm, which is the other side of that bush there. Put that in place. Well. That's a big hole. That was a reasonable end. She's in. Yeah, there's a lot of mud. Wait for that to dry in the heat and then clear it up tomorrow. But yeah, new palm, new tree. Yes, be careful. We knocked over the barbecue. But there's a big floodlight there, and that should light that up, so it should look good in the evening. I might put it on tonight and video it just to see what it looks like. What do you think? Right, so most of the palms, so we put the palm in the garden and we've also put a palm here. big one. Size of the root ball on that. And we're going to move it to a new location. It's got concrete on 3 sides, so I'm not too sure it's going to work. But we want to put it too close to the concrete, but we'll take it as much as the root ball with the 25-ton machine. 25-ton machine picks up it like that. It's very heavy. He doesn't want to carry it all the way. That's why they were just discussing, because it kind of puts a lot of strain on the vehicle. But it's like a tank. Sure, it's coat. But yeah, he just wants to keep. Get himself in position. Should be okay. But yeah, we'll probably keep it a little bit away from the concrete wall. We got that one to go in, and then the other palm, which you can see around the corner, either side of the main entrance. Yeah, he's going to lift it up here. He's going to come round and collect it, and lift it up again, and then come round and collect it, which I don't really like. I don't really want him to do that. It's his machine, I suppose, so we'll see what it looks like when it's done. Oh my god, not what I wanted them to do, but they seem to think that that is best. It's windy, the root ball is very, very heavy. I just don't want that to smash. What do you think, Teddy there? He's in with me all the time. Who can you think of it? Hey. Huh? What do you think? Very, very hot for him. Don't often see this, especially on your own land. Oh. See, strong man. Hold that. I'm going to try and hold it in position. Not holding the position because it's too heavy to hold in position. But important to get the soil around it. Once we've got the soil around it, we're going to do a final move by using the bucket of the machine. I'm just going to get out of the way. Looks like I'm going. Leave it, Ted. Ted just loves to be involved, just like me, really. He's looking for shade. Poor little fella. He just wants to be with me, but he wants to see what's going on, what we're up to. It's exciting, I suppose. But yeah, he just can't handle the heat. Good one. Hey? You good one. I know. Let him finish soon. Come inside. Hey? You're a good boy. Right. Rita from the bottom. Oh, sorry. That's good. No. Back off. Back off. Sally. No. Antonio, from the back. Okay, straps off. Antonio ignores this statement we say, because when we talk to Antonio, the machine driver, he kind of like still does his own thing, and he's not supposed to move from the bottom. Move from the bottom is strong, from the top it just snaps. That's in place. He's finished the steps off. Let's get water to it quite soon. Now the next. Number 2 out of the ground. Going quite heavy. Very heavy. I think he's got him. He's going to put him up here, and then the same as before. Keep that tight. Straps on it, and then we'll lift it in like we did the other one. So last night I didn't get my concrete. Yesterday afternoon I didn't get my concrete for the new garage, and today I was planning to build the last wall, stone wall, just here, and I said to Seb that, you know, I'm building it 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, so your concrete's going to have to come in another way. And he said, I can't get concrete here until the afternoon, so you know, that was the end of that. But then this morning, it's 8 o'clock, and there is concrete. Just a game, just the same as England, just a game. Unless they're pushed, unless they're told that they were going to take access away from them, they just delay things, suit them. Yeah, we also cemented the main garage. Concrete's here. Final palm tree. Been taken in position as the new strap. We broke the strap. I don't know if I showed you that. But the strap, 8-ton strap, just snapped yesterday. Right in the middle as well, so I can't believe it. But yeah, so that's done, and now I'm just going to put the last palm tree in. And yeah. So we are concreting now from both sides. So we have the lorry one side of the garage, and now we're on the other side of the garage. That's Seb. He's the owner. It's all right, nice guy, but yeah, it takes a little bit. But and he's got another guy that works for him, which I met in the supermarket, which is quite funny. But yeah, good guys. Everybody we've had here has been productive. So yes, I went up on the drone, and obviously that's all where we put the palm trees out. And then what we're going to do is going to make a hole right down the bottom, I think. We're just going to use that as our pit to burn leaves and get rid of rubbish. So we'll dig that out, and then we'll use that as our pit right down the bottom. We'll scrape all the soil, topsoils up, out the way. We get the lorry in tomorrow, and then from the drone I've dictated where the new terrace is going to go, and they'll just be earth terrace, so we won't have any benefit from seeing them. So there's no need to have them stone, and then we'll start that on tomorrow, set that out, and then hopefully get all that finished before the party. So the land will look all ready, and we've got to move more soil up to this terrace because it's not quite high enough. And possibly, I'm hoping by the end of the week I'll have where I put the palm trees in. I'll get the water tank in the ground. I've got Billy on that. I'll get the steps done, and then I can get the machine off site. And I also need to put more soil around here when that's all finished, and finish the wall off. Still lots to do, but yeah, I think we're on target. Each lorry load takes 7 meters. Originally we had 27 cubic meters in this foundation. But because I got my levels wrong, I've had to increase it by another 8.5. So we're probably going to end up having, what's that? 7, 14, 28, sorry, we have 5 loads. So yeah, so we're bringing it right up. And where the blue line is, I don't know if you see the blue line there, that's the new height. So now there's a step into this garage, a little step. I'm going to keep the main entrance here because I've got my levels wrong, so I'm going to and then I'm going to have, this is level, so this will be level. That's why it's not great formwork, because you're not going to see it. And then there'll be a little step into this shed, which I'm all happy about. Did the palm trees all yesterday. So yeah, so basically use a poker which vibrates the concrete, reduces the air, you don't get air pockets, so you get a nice finish. And it generally brings the water to the surface as well. So it's a lot different to mixing up by hand. And I'd also like to talk to you about irrigation. Okay. So I need to bring up the topic irrigation, or as they say in Spain, riego. When you hear the word irrigation, you think that's great. Sat down, gin and tonic, watching the garden get watered. Haven't got a care in the world. Ever since I've got here, it has been an absolute mind-bending problem, whether it be the machine. Today we did the drive, finally I've got the the ducts in the ground, cables, and he's gone through the pipe again, and then when we tried to repair it, it was leaking like a sieve, so I had to put under a lot of pressure, test it, and eventually we got it correct, so it's underneath the road now. But yeah, the road's now in, which is great, but irrigation wise, at the moment I've taken the garden hose, plugged, I don't know if you can see that, rather than pay for water, or pay for, need water, I'm paying for the pump obviously, pump it, but I just thought to myself last night, I thought this is just turning into a fiasco, so I thought I'd take the hose pipe and then connect it to the irrigation so I can go around and water the plants. No problem with the actual grass, it's the plants that I have the problem with. Before they just put a system in and they just left it, and it was, you know, whether it fed the plant or not, a lot of the trees were mature, so they kind of, the roots can last. But when we've got bedding plants, so to speak, it's a completely different ball game. So I've been down to see the owner of the plumbing merchants, which I get on really well with, Plaza Bravo, and he's given me a bit of education into certain things. And today, well, not today, but I did buy that big 40mm pipe is the big one, 20mm is the smaller one, and then there's 3mm below that. Now, 40mm pipe is for the sprinkler systems. In fact, it doesn't have to be 40mm, but I've got 40mm. The 20mm is now going to be the pipe that I'm going to use for my irrigation. And the 3mm pipe is also not, it is used, but they normally go for a smaller pipe. Now, when they do the smaller pipe, I just get it blocked up. Every time I go back to the pipe, it's just blocked up with sand or it's blocked up with some dirt, and it's constant maintenance. So I decided to go for a 3mm pipe, can't get blocked up. New pipe all the way around the garden, and let's see how we get on. But yeah, I had to buy valves, these aren't quite the valves that I need, but sprinklers, connectors. But yeah, something I don't know anything about of irrigation, and it's something that I'm learning by mistakes. But yeah, it's all good. It'll all be good in the end. And also, we tackled the main entrance to the land. Now, I call it the main entrance, I don't know why, but it's just the main entrance to the land. And finally, this week, we did getting the preparation for the steps, and we also put the water tank in. So today is Friday and we are putting in the water tank. Finally got there. So the concrete out to the wall, the repair we did, is done. That won't move now. And then what we're going to do is put the water tank in. We've dug out the hole, prepped it, put some ballast at the bottom so it's got a firm footing. We'll fill it up with water, 2,000 litres. And then we will connect it up and then backfill. So here it goes. Help them move it into position. I'll fill it up, the water, and I'll put some ballast in between that and the concrete, and then we'll backfill it, and then we'll fill it with water, and then we can connect it up. Things are moving on. So the water tank, basically, we pump the water. The water's pumped from the municipal or the water board, so to speak, into the tank, our water softener, and from a water softener we soften the water, put it in our tank, and from our tank we can feed the house. The reason why we do that for two things. One, Spain is not the most reliable for its water supply. If there's a water problem, there's no water. If the main goes, that's it. And you might wait 3 or 4 days before the water's back on again. That's important. We've got water consistently. We've got 2,000 litres. But secondly, water pressure drops as well. So in the mornings, it's generally quite good, and then it draws off. And in the evenings, it can be quite low because of everybody watering their gardens and everybody. So water pressure is another thing. And the third thing is, we want, Rita and I want water softened water because it's better for our washing, better for everything really. So it looks after the pipes and everything. So water softened water is obviously better. We have it in the UK and we can have it here. So we've got a big machine which we can install. I'll video that another time at the main entrance. We've just been trying to break out the stone around it. I'm going to go down there and take a video of it in the next one and show you what we're up to. And finally, like I said, this is Saturday afternoon. But this morning, I took my tablet, I slept like a baby, and I didn't get up until 7 o'clock when I heard the guys outside. So I was a little bit tired this morning. Saturday morning, I thought I'd do it from up here, show you what we got up to last week. This is the land. So we cleared this area here, try and give us some soil rather than bring it in. So we're going to have a terrace here, like I said before, and then it'll slope right down. So that was what we were doing on Wednesday and Thursday, which I'll be doing. On Friday I nicked the machine, wanting to level out around here and get rid of all the rubbish on this top land. I don't know if you can see that well. So all the palm trees are in, 2 palm trees at the end. This is all leveled, all the rubbish, do another hole, put all that in there. Oh, workers. We start at 7 on a Saturday. So yeah, we're doing the steps this morning. We moved the cement mixer up to where the palm trees was yesterday afternoon. It was pretty difficult for me, for feet, but and then last night we were working. They worked last night in the bathroom. I need to prep some areas at the top bathroom, so I had to move all the cement mixer all the way back down again. There he is. I didn't set my alarm this morning, so I woke up exactly 7 o'clock. But yeah, we've got to finish off the top of the manholes, get them set in at the right level, do the steps, then move all the scaffolding down to the gate, just going to decorate. What else? We'll readjust the irrigation again. Bring it up the road. This big pipe here. I'm going to run it down the side of the top of the retaining wall behind the palm dome, down this wall here. Take it right up to the end. So all the stone's being used now. It's 1,875, I think it was, tons. A lot of stone. Concrete base, you can appreciate the thickness of it now. This is the other one. The other one's 500 mil, this one's 700 mil. Right, now get down, get some breakfast. Here's with me again. Here's with me again. Check on everybody, Teddy Bear. Check on everybody, make sure everybody's doing everything. Look out at his balcony. And fun and games with Antonio. Not only does he like irrigation pipe and he keeps ripping that out the ground, but he also likes barbecues, I've come to know. So he's damaged our barbecue, which we have repaired, and we will never know. But it's just another thing. Repairs to the barbecue, hit by the machine. But yeah, I'll just show you what we've done. Basically, we rebuilt the wall at the end. We did the render, filled it in, took the brickwork out, cleaned it up a bit, and then when we mixed up some white render, which they're doing inside the bathroom, we'll mix up a little bit more, and then we'll go over that. But today is concentrating on the outside of it. Yeah, damage there. But you won't never know what happens, so it's all going to be repaired. Palm tree in, taking as well. And I upgraded all the irrigation to this side. Like I said, irrigation is my topic of understanding. But yeah, it's all starting to look a lot better here, you can see. So built moats around everything, all the plants, and then I put the irrigation through. I'm just going to quickly show you. I don't know if I showed you the manhole here. But yeah, so I've brought in, don't have to have this exposed, I can just put this underground slightly. Got a manhole that takes off to the sprinklers, which all work now, all been adjusted. And then I've got the pipe at the back, which leads onto my hose, which I see on my barbecue. So waters waters the palm trees and everything else around the house, which is off the irrigation. And then I got the other pipe that feeds all the, coming off to the right, feeds all the plants. So yeah, irrigation. And also when I videoed the guy this morning, the guys upstairs, it's Jesus and not Salvador, Sebi, I think his name is, and they're the guys that we got in, so Jesus and Sebi, and they did, they basically they applied tile adhesive on the wall, and then after that they apply, just as it starts to set, they apply sand and cement, and the idea is that the adhesive is very sticky and sticks to the wall, and then the sand and cement goes on there as a backing for the Blanco render. So you're going to have 3 coats on that wall before it's finished, so it's incredible.
Ay.
Venga.
¿Estás grabando? Sí, Jesús. Al maestro, aquí hay 2 maestros. Salvador. Míralo la cámara.
Hola.
Venga,
vamos.
Ahí, en inglés.
Come on.
Come on. So what we're doing here is actually, I'm not seeing this is why I quickly videoed it, but it's actually put tile adhesive on the wall, because the tile adhesive is sticky and it will stick to the wall. So prep the wall, tile adhesive on the wall, and then put the render on the wall. So basically the tile here, marble, and up here is white render. We're going to put tile adhesive, then the render, and then on top of that we put the white render, the Blanco. It's not come across that. I've come across it before, so let's do a quick video of it. So I thought I'd just do a very quick 1 minute video, because yesterday was just slightly different to what I had planned, because the 2 labourers I've got working didn't turn up, so it meant that Sadie had to work with them full time. But basically what the situation is they spent the whole day rendering in here, the upper level and the lower level. So basically all the walls now are completely rendered, and then they will go on top of this with more render Monday night. Today's Sunday, so they spent the whole day. They went for a bag and a bit of sand, so there's probably 1.5 tons of render on this wall, and there's more to go on there in preparation. Now tomorrow is 7 days before you arrive. There's no way this bathroom's going to be ready, but it's 9 days before Sophie arrives. So I'm just hoping that Sophie will have a bedroom, because we might be in there with her. But yeah, a lot to do still in here. And also, I need to slow down. I've really hit it the last 3.5-4 months now, and as much as I love it, much as I get up in the morning and I'm so excited to hit the machine, and I love playing with a big machine and getting jobs done, it's slowly getting to me. I'm slowly getting tighter and tighter, and I need to spend a bit more time after the party. I need to slow it down. So but it's been a fantastic journey, and I hope you appreciate it when you get out here. It has, it probably doesn't look like a lot to you guys, but it's an awful lot we have achieved. It's an awful lot we have achieved, and for a very tight budget, I dare say, you could get a firm in here and you can just sit here, drink gin and tonics, and pay £200,000 and have it all done for you. But for what we've done and what we've achieved and the money we spent, it's been worth the pain and the excitement of being involved with the guys every single day and constantly at the guys, constantly planning for them, constantly giving them instructions, getting materials, getting everything ready for them. Just the same as managing a tiling business, basically, or managing any business. Materials, labour, on time, on site, job done. Easy peasy. I'll give you another video update, probably 7 days, maybe 6 days, 5 days before you come out. The downstairs bathroom is nearly enough done. Rita and I are probably going there tomorrow Sunday and give it a clean out. We've basically done it all. I'm not quite happy with the grouting. It's some dark patches. Just need to get them improved, and then we can clear out all the ground floor and we'll video that, and hopefully get the bedrooms all looking spick and span downstairs for you guys. Upstairs bedrooms all done. The mixer valve in the shower, which was playing up, is now being adjusted, so that's all done, and just our bedroom. So all you guys are going to be really pleased with their place, but we are going to probably sleep. We're probably going to be touch and go whether we get our bedroom back, because the guys started in the bathroom today, and there's 3 of them in there, and they spent the whole day just rendering the walls, getting them prepping. But 9 days, I think they should do it all in 9 days. But then again, that's 9 days not only for marble. It's got to include decoration, it's got to include the lighting, chandeliers, and it's got to include all the shower controls, it's got to include the basin, it's got to include the vanity marble top that's got to come in, the new doors that are going to go on, all the sanitary ware that's got to go in. It won't be the wardrobe. There's a little wardrobe we're going to build in there, but that won't be ready. But it's an awful lot to do, so I really need 2 days for all that, plus marble. So they've got 7 days in which to do, 45 square meters of marble, and white render, another 20 odd meters of white render. So touch and go. So I will give you an update in about 5 days before you arrive, and fingers crossed everything will be ready for you.